Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob.
Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob, and I call myself S07E18. And if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do, it will help me out a lot. Now, it's Thursday, it's the Manchester United save, and things are looking very dark, to be honest. I think we're going to lose both the Champions League and the league. The thing is that Chelsea are running like a train now. They have Mbappe back in the team and seems to be unstoppable. And we still have a very tight schedule. And we're going to go out against Paris Saint-Germain today because we're not going to use our best players. We're going to have to rest them in order for us to have any chance. I forgot to do that, as I told you. Let's do like this. Next match only. And then we clear the entire team. And I'm actually going to be doing unavailable. Take them away. Just to see who am I allowed to pick today. And we are, of course, going to be playing with Adam Ferguson in goal. Then we need a right defender. We have Wilson McGregor. Ben Carroll, Mark Boucher will not be playing. That's just the way it is. And so I can't really find any alternative. So let's go for, Wilson McGregor. We're going to go for him. And then we're going to be playing with, we're not going to use any of the three-star mid-central defender. We're going to go for Samuel Schmidt together with Mike Cole. And on the left, I guess we're going to go for, I'm going to have him on the bench. And I'm not even going to play Drew Warburton. We are going to play, I think we're going to play Dan Britton there. That's the way it is. Right, a midfielder. Who are we going to play there then? I think we should have somebody that we can play there, shouldn't we? Morgan Diaz is not going to be playing today. So we have Gareth Molan. Not a very good one, but yeah, we need to play somebody. And I don't think we have anybody else that is better. So Molan it is. Defensive midfielder. We can't play. I'm refusing to play with Bellingham, Devine, or Dovey. They're all going to be rested. So we're going to get ourselves a real ass whipping here, that's for sure. I can just see it and feel it, and this is not going to be fun, or maybe it will be fun. Maybe some of you might enjoy this really good, because maybe you have an evil eye to Manchester United or something. I think we have only this little lad to put in. We don't have much other choice. Then we're going to play Zakaria. And on the left, who can we use on the left? We have three players there that we feel are good enough to play for the first team. That's interesting. And we do have Rowan Pressland. Maybe use him on the right instead of Molan. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Roland Pressland instead of Molan. There we go. And on the left, as I said, we have three So we can use one of them, but it's definitely not going to be Florian Wirtz. I feel that if I'm going to use any of these three, it's going to be Shola Shortire, but let's see what else we do have. If we have anybody else that can play that. No, we don't. We have this one, but look at how crappy. That's just a player, I think, that I've signed to full out to try and fully fill it out from the candidate that has been there. So let's go for Shola Shortire there. Now strikers, we do have a couple of players to choose from here, and I think I'm going to go with David McAvoy together with Matthias Verbruggen. Now we need a couple of reserve players, but that's not going to be any of the star players there either. Not even David De Gea will be in this team. So not him. And we're going to have Ben Carroll because he can play anywhere in the defense. That's always good to have. And then I was thinking, didn't we have more? Or did I just get everybody in there of those young central defenders that I had? I think I've gotten everyone in. So, but I need one central defender as well. Am I going to have to take one of the star defenders? Or are we going to go for Stuart Boyd? I think we're going to go for Boyd there. Now in the midfield, it's going to be tough to find somebody that we can use. We're going to have Molan to be a substitute on the right. We could do with a central and a left as well. So I think I'm going to go for a central midfielder. We are going to go for... Should we pick Matthew Dosey? And then for a left, oh, come on. I don't want to bring Florian Wirtz. I think the best would probably be Whittle. Stephen Whittle will have to be as a left. And then we're going to have a last striker. Dane Scarlett was somebody that I could have seen myself pick, but he's injured, so he's not going to get to go there. I'm not going to be picking any of those. Oh, then we don't have much of a choice. I think it's going to be Andrew Harper. And look at that. What a team. This is going to get its ass kicked by Paris Saint-Germain, that's for sure. And I'm going to get a real yelling from my board, I think. Let's say a number for him. 32 will be okay. Submit number. Oh, this is going to be terrible. But good in a sense, because we're going to have a couple of players getting really rested, hopefully. And yeah, try to get them to take revenge. That's good luck with that. Here we go. The game is up and running. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to run over us completely today. We're not going to stand a chance, of course, with this. We have, I mean, Kaupirura that we have central in the midfield is one of the talents that we got up. He was, it said he was the most talented player that we got in our youth system this season, but I still don't think he's anywhere near to be playing in a game like this, that's for sure. Verbruggen, he's a very talented striker, I should say, but he's nowhere near that. Pressland is also very talented. Of course, there is some talent here, but none of them are products that are going to, or that are close to becoming something. They still need a lot of developing to become something. So yeah, if they can put up a fight here, if they can get a draw or something, I'm going to be very pleased with them. So yeah, I'm just going to tell them to focus. Britain, short tire, Britain. Pressland is there, and oh. Now, wouldn't it be a surprise of the extraordinary if they were to win this game with 4-0 or something? That would have just been knocking the heck out of me, that's for sure. And I would be questioning this game, to be honest. But yeah, and they have their best. They have pretty much the same team that they had against us in the previous game. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure that they already won the French league, so they have been able to rest a lot of players for these games, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, but my players are putting up a big fight here. All the Paris players are not giving a damn about it, feel like they have already won this, so aren't really putting in the effort to beat us anymore. Sheshko, Mendes. Or they're just shocked that we put in this lousy team, and yeah, doesn't seem to find the way. Schmidt is forced to put that ball behind. Now, of course, games like this could be a useful experience for all these young lads that are playing today. And yeah, Schmidt, McAvoy. We're creating nothing because we don't have the power or the force, the team to put up a good fight here today. And look at Caio Piro, he's really tired. We're gonna have to change him out at half time. So yeah, I don't know who we picked to be a Dovesy. He's gonna come on in for him in the second half. But yeah, I'm proud of the lads. I think they've done really well. It's against one of the best teams in the world, and we're playing with a lot of unexperienced player, with a lot of growing to do, and yeah, really proud of them so far, and I'm just hoping that they can continue to play like this. Then half time, and I'm going to take him off at once and put in Matthew Dowsey. And dressing room, and yeah, let's see, go for that. Many of them are frustrated and anxious and everything, but never mind, not much we can do. Here's Schmidt, here's McAvoy trying to reach Pressland, but the defending player was quicker than our player, so yeah, Pressland not quick enough in that situation. Pressland is also a tired player, just like McGregor is tired. I think we're going to take off McGregor as well before he gets injured. Now there is Pressland is the only one that is really tired, but we're going to wait a couple of minutes before we take him off. Schmidt, Dosey, Schmidt. We can't find any way, of course, with this team. It's not a wonder that we can't find our way into the situation to score. But I'm pleased. I think we've done a good job. They've done a good job. At the same time, we've been able to rest a whole lot of players. The entire team, to be honest. So it's going to be interesting to see if they will be able to put up a fight against Manchester City. Sheshko, Bruno Fernandes, Hakimi. Here they come. Will they put the nail in the coffin here and end it? Ooh, good save, but eventually Benjamin Šeško gets it in there. Ferguson does a good save at the first opportunity, I must say. Look at this. Hakimi gets the ball in there and the header there. And he's so unlucky there, Ferguson. Šeško gets his foot in the way when he tries to kick it away. So, yeah. The win against Barcelona might have been the problem. If we went out against Barcelona, we might had the chance to win the league. Now we're going to be struggling to win the league as well. Next game is against Manchester City. And of course that's going to be a very hard game. And after that we only have 1 day of rest until we're going to face Tottenham. Then we have 2 or 3 days of rest facing Arsenal, and then we have 2 days or something in rest, and then we end the season against Leeds in the league, and then we at least have almost a week, and then we face Liverpool in the FA Cup final. So yeah, it's going to be hell on earth to try and win the league, that's for sure. We're going to try. We're going to do what we can, but I'm pretty sure Chelsea will be winner this year. And it's my fault. I sold them. I sold Mbappe to them, so I can't say that I'm surprised. Look at that. We almost scored against Paris Saint-Germain with this team. It's incredible. They have actually played quite well when you look at the highlights and stuff, and to only concede 1 goal, it's actually very well of this team. I'm impressed. Short tire, Britain, Zakaria, Britain, short tire. Yes, Zakaria, Britain shoots over. I'm positive to what they've done today. I'm not going to be complaining, that's for sure. I feel standing up against Paris with these players in a game like this, it's tremendous. And I'm just sorry that we had to let down the fans, but the league is more important. And if I'm to have any chance at all to win the league, I need to have my best players in that game against City, and for them to be fresh enough to actually get to play there. So yeah. Schmidt, Carroll, Molan, Dozy, and the game is over. We lose it. And as I said, I'm not going to be yelling at them. But yeah, next game is the game against City. And I guess I'll just see you there. And so we're here, second game of this episode, away against Manchester City. And boy, oh boy, this is going to be tough. And we then have a game against Tottenham with just 1 day in between. I have already put back and put in who I think is the best players, and we're going to have to use the best players today. And hopefully we can win today, or if we don't win today, I think we can say goodbye to the league title as well. So, yeah, it's a game against Manchester City as well. And we don't want Manchester to be blue, do we? Not I, anyway. It's not what I want. So let's go out and give the fans what they want. Kick off, skip, and the game is off and running. Actually, there is a small, I think there still is a small chance that if we don't start winning and City wins their games that they have left, we can end up in 5th position. We can end up where City is now if we don't start winning. Liverpool can surpass us, Newcastle can surpass us, and even Manchester City can surpass us if we don't get things going. And I'm having a hard time seeing us getting into this. I mean, look at this. Look at this. We're going to lose against City here as well. Vieira's going to have a look, and it's awarded. And we're losing the league title as well. Holy crap. How the mighty has fallen. We just don't have the power to end this season in a good way. And losing Andy Stockbridge at the end there was of course a major issue as well. And yeah, this is problematic for us. Adeyemi, can he equalize? Yes, he can. "13 minutes played and it's 1-1. We still need to be better. Come on, United. I'm lost for words, so it's not like I'm being quiet on purpose. I'm just lost for words. And I guess we're going to have to take out Florian Wirtz as well, because I don't want to have him with a long-time injury. So Patrick Favre is going to come in for him. And that is, of course, going to lower the quality. My plan was actually that if things were going bad here, to take out Devine and put Florian Wirtz in there and have Favre coming in on the left. But now we can't do that because Florian Wirtz got injured. And yeah. Oh my God. Adeyemi? No. We are in serious trouble here. We are in deep doo-doo, as somebody would say. There's Foden. We're just being... We are not the better team today. City is definitely the better team so far. And we need to improve if we are to have any chance here. We are at the Etihad Stadium, so I mean, sure, they have home advantage and everything like that, but yeah, we need to play better. Come on, United. I'm starting to regret the selling of Mbappe. We might end up with the only trophy this season being the FA Cup, and that's a major step back. And if we don't even get that, I'm going to be very worried. And we might, as I said, we might even still lose out on Champions League football. That would be a disaster, and maybe even a reason for them to fire me. I mean, even if I've done all these success and won all these trophies and starting to build a new team that most likely could become a really powerhouse in the future, I can still see them firing me if I don't win anything this season. City take the lead here again. We're just not good enough. Vera's going to have a look, and the goal is awarded again. Yeah. It's going to be hard for us to do anything about this. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry for being so quiet, but we are really fighting here to survive, and I see no way for us to improve this. We don't have anything on the bench that can improve our situation, and maybe I was just a little too quick to get rid of... oh, is that a penalty? Could be. Maybe I was just a little bit too quick to get rid of both Mbappe and Bruno Fernandes, and of course Erling Haaland as well. But I just felt we were going deeper and deeper and down financially, and I just had to stop that in one way or another. And I feel that we have stopped the financial big problem. We are still having a small problem with the finances, of course. We're not going to be able to buy any record deals, and I'm not talking about music now. We're not going to be able to make any record deal signings because we can't afford it. But we are balancing out the books and might in the future have a chance of getting rid of our loans, and then we can start to have finances that can compete with the other teams like Manchester City. But yeah, that's far off still. Yeah, absolutely unacceptable. We need to play better. Come on, United. De Bruyne still playing? De Bruyne? He's got to be a couple of... close to 36 or something like that. Bouget, Estevez, Divine, Estevez, Divine, Bouget, Estevez, Bouget. Oh, I couldn't get that. Come on. We're not playing good now. Oh, they're playing us off the park. Is there anything we can do to try to get rid of this? I think we're going to lower the tempo because we get too tired. Play more disciplined instead. Pass into space. Counter press. Take long kicks. And we're going to be distribute over. See if we can play a little more counterwise, so that we don't... loads of changes, not good in any way. I don't recommend doing a lot of changes into the tactics, because it's usually, they say, that confuses the players when they get too many new orders to follow, and they forget themselves and everything. So not very good to do a lot of changes, but I felt I needed to do it. We just need to find another way to play here, because we are not in any way, shape or form playing well today. I think Bellingham will get to stay on the pitch. Estevez, we want to keep him for the next game. Morgan Pierce coming in there then. I think we need to save Bellingham as well, so let's get Josie Jovi in there. And we can't have him playing like that, so he's going to be playing like that. Oof! Holy smokes! City are actually deserving a lead here, that's for sure. and I think we're going to do the same. We're going to be ball winners, both of them. Yeah, we do need to win, but yeah, what to do when they are playing better than us, and we have changed into a way where we try to just hoist the ball up there and hope for the best. Divine, Bouger, Woodall, Bouger, Divine, Bouger tries to... Oh, come on. Too close to the keeper, that's for sure. 90 minutes. It's really close now. And 2-2 is not good enough for us to win the league, that's for sure. So I guess it's bye-bye league title as well. We were in the driving seat in a very nice way. We were 4 points ahead of Chelsea and everything, and then everything just went south, and we haven't been able to come back since then, and they score on us as well. City wins. And the question is, will we be playing Football Manager 22 after this season, or will I get fired? I mean, I would think that it would be very weird if I get fired, to be honest, with all the trophies that I have brought to this club. But who knows? I mean, if I end up missing out on the Champions League, missing out on any trophies and stuff like that, then there's a big chance that I won't be a manager for Manchester United next season. So I guess I'll just see you in the next and last game of this episode, which is a game against Tottenham in the league. And so we're here, last game of this episode, at home to Tottenham. And we're out of the title race now. Chelsea is unstoppable. They're going to face... Aren't they playing today? I thought I saw them, but no, they're not playing. Maybe they play later. Let's jump into and see what players we can use, because I'm sure we're going to have a look at all the tired players, and we're going to have to change all of them out. We can't play with these tired players. Many of them might be on the bench, but that's also all they can be. Fofana's going to be taken out, and in will, where is he? Samuel Schmidt come in. So Barachili and Smith will be the pair. And then we're going to have Drew Warburton. This is just unfortunate, but we have to play like this. Thiago Esteves is not going to be able to play. Alfie Devine will not be able to play. And here's the problem. Jude Bellingham should not be playing either, but we don't really have somebody to... Yes, we do. Let's do this. Shola Shortire there. Jude Bellingham will change with Patrick Favre. Not the best of things to do, but we have to do it. It's not that dangerous that he's retired, because he's a player that we don't really need to use in that sense, and we need to rest our strikers as well. So this is not... I'm saying it again, this is not going to be an easy game against Tottenham here. We're going to be struggling. And it's likely that we'll lose again. But if we are to have any chance at anything, we need to rest our good players so that they don't get injured, because if they get injured, we might be losing them out for the FA Cup as well, the final against Liverpool, and then we can say goodbye to that game as well. So, yeah. It's been a tough end of the season, I must say. It's not been fun to record these last couple of weeks here. It's been tremendously irritating, and we've been so bad, and we've hardly won a game here at the end, and everything is just looking like crap. And the big question I have is, will we have a good enough morale to do anything against Liverpool in the FA Cup final? That's a big question. I'm still pretty sure that we will master up to get enough points to stay in the Champions League situation, but we're not going to win the league. That's over and out with. Chelsea, I don't see them not even losing against Arsenal, so yeah, I don't see them losing any points now. And so the league is Chelsea's. I guess we gave it to them by selling Mbappe to them, but yeah, not much to do about that. We can do, but we still want to win the FA Cup, and we want to reach. We score! Incredible! Wasn't he offside or something? Yeah. Everything from Pierce assist. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to be shouting because it's too late for us to challenge for the league title. So now we're just fighting to stay on a Champions League position in the league. And the most important thing will be to have a good and fresh and healthy team to face Liverpool in the FA Cup final. That's the only thing we have left to as a goal this season. So, yeah. Of course, as long as there is a chance, we're still going to try. Look at that. And demand more. We shouldn't be this weak in the defense that we have been. And I think it's a shame that we end David De Gea's career in this sense with losing out in the league and everything in the Champions League the way we have done. All I can say is I hope we can beat Liverpool in the FA Cup final so that he gets to end his career in with a win, with a trophy. And look at this, now they take the lead as well. There is something wrong. There's something rotten in our team at the moment. It's just not working. And I really don't know what to do. We're in a bad spiral downwards, and end of season couldn't come quick enough for us, that's for sure. I just want this season to be over, and hopefully we will be stronger next season. But we were on our way to make a decent season. We were close to winning the league. We were high of hopes against Paris Saint-Germain before we started to play anyway, that we could reach the final of the Champions League. We are in the final of the FA Cup, so we were on our way to end in a good way of this season, and then something happened and we've just lost everything, and we've not been able to come back. No way, no how, and we're going to be horribly humiliated this season. And yeah, I don't know. I don't see us finding any player to replace, to improve, I should say, not replace. I don't see myself finding players to improve the team, because finding a finished product will cost a lot of money, and we don't have that. And hopefully the goalkeeper will be a good substitute for David De Gea. And I'm just going to have to keep hope that Samuel Schmidt will develop into somebody that can handle the league next season, because we need 4 really good. We have 3. We have Barachile, we have De Ligt, we have Fofana, but we need 4 really good central defenders. And I'm afraid that Drew Warburton will not reach any heights, so I need to see if I can find a replacement for him. But I do have high hopes for Boucher. I think he's on his way. I think he's ready next season to play a part as one of our better defenders. So I do believe in him. In the midfield, Esteves and Morgan Pierce fighting for the right midfield position is just like what I want. And Florian Ritz on the left. I would like to find somebody that can fight for that position. Either if Patrick Favre gets better or Short Tire get better, but yeah, I would really love to see somebody stepping up there in the left. And then, of course, as a central midfielder, we are having some problems. Jude Bellingham is way too alone there. We need to find, or we would be beneficial if we could find some good central defender. I'm the first to accept that Dovey was a bad signing. He's not developing at all like I wanted him to do. He's 22 now, so I feel like it's too late for him to develop, and yeah, it's a shame because I thought he was going to be a lot better. But yeah, what to do. And we are, of course, going to lose here today again. I'm going to do a couple of changes here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I put in an injured Florian Ritz. That's not good. That could be a disaster. Might be getting seriously injured and not be able to play in the FA Cup final, and that would be a nightmare if we'll have to do without Florian Ritz in the FA Cup final. We are most certainly going to lose that one as well. And I feel that if we do not get... we need to win to get some morale to be able to play good in the FA Cup as well. That's for sure. Florian Ritz, oh, come on. Maybe that was the injury that left him not be able to shoot properly there. Harper, Bellingham, gets it into Florian. Here's Esteves, Lamptey, Dovey, Bellingham, Warburton, Harper. Whoa! 2-2. Still 20 minutes to play. And Harper gets the score. That's good. So both of our young, promising strikers get to score today. That's a positive thing, I guess. But there is still loads to be done here in order for us to win against Tottenham. So, yeah. Let's see. Tottenham are in control of this game so far. And I'm not going to do any tactical change at the moment. I think it's going to be too much for them. Here's Dovey, Bellingham. Here's Esteves. Oh, come on. I'm frustrated. I'm irritated. I'm just sad that the season is going to end in this way. That we lost the league. We've lost everything. We only have the FA Cup final left to fight for, and that is such a sad moment for me to realize when we were so close to do the treble, to be honest, with a team that is... Oh, come on. Tottenham gets the winner as well. Might have been offside. The defenders are complaining about it and saying that it's offside, but We're just going to have to wait and see what VAR says about it. And is this allowed? Well. Doesn't help us, though. We need to win the game if we are to have any chance at all. So, yeah, it doesn't help. This certainly doesn't help. We need to put the one in here, and we're not going to get it. Here comes Tottenham instead. We've been outplayed in this game as well. I don't know what to do, to be honest. Florian, Bellingham, Warburton. Oh, come on. Really? Really, Warburton? Florian, Warburton, Florian. Harper, Warburton. Back to Schmidt. When there are 4 seconds left, we need to get the ball up. Yeah, like that. Oh, bloody hell. 2-2. What a way to end this episode. What a way to end this season. How bad can we get? And why can't I get the team out of this bad form? I mean, we do have our best players back from time to time, and Chelsea looks like they are... We can get 6 points. We can go to 82. So if they lose the 2 last games, we can still win the league. But Chelsea is not going to lose the 2 games that they have left. So they are going to win the next game. At least we should know. We are definitely not safe from going out of the Champions League competition either. We're going to face Arsenal in the next game as well, which is going to be a very tough game. And then we have Leeds away, which is the War of the Roses game. So that's 2 games that we can lose, definitely. And yeah, I don't know how to say this, but it seems like we're going to have a rotten end to this season. And the question is if we have this morale going into the FA Cup, can we even put up a fight against Liverpool? I don't think so, to be honest. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. I don't know. It seems like we're going to be having a hell of a time here. And as I said, there's a big chance that I might even get fired. Because this is a really bad season for Manchester United. And they have some really high demands on me, of course. Club vision. Play entertaining football. Where's the end of current season? They wanted me to reach the final. I failed it. Win the Premier League. Fail it. I'm going to fail it. Reach the final. Oh, they are pleased with that. I reached a goal. I reached the final there. Not important and not important. And yeah. So yeah, we look. At least I have this. Play entertaining. They're pleased there. Develop players if the club youth it. They're delighted there. Play attacking football. They're pleased. Do not sign players of the age of 30 or above. They're very pleased there. Work within the weight budgets. I'm on course. So yeah, there I'm okay, but that means nothing, to be honest. I'm at a C+ at the moment, which could be that they feel that, man, he's done his work here at Manchester. He's not going to come back to the way he was. He's not going to be able to build up the club. He's not going to be able to do that rejuvenation that he planned, and so we're going to let him go. That is a big possibility, and I don't want that. We want to keep playing this. And of course, yes, if I get fired, we'll have a free spot when and if Football Manager 26 gets released, and I will be able to, if I get fired from this, there's one Football Manager less for me to record every week, so I'm going to be able to get ahead a bit more in the other saves that I have, and maybe get some more free time to put into working on my house and on my body and get myself into a better status. So that could become something good out of me getting fired from this job, but of course we want to keep this going. I'm still hungry to win things with Manchester United, of course. I don't feel that I've had the last thing to say about this club. I want to keep playing it. But on the other hand, we might be, if we get fired here, then when Football Manager 26 comes out, then we might be taking on Manchester United in that save. So, well. Could be good or bad. Good or bad. We don't know. It's going to be interesting. But as I said, my main goal is, of course, to try and save this and try to actually be as good as possible. We want to at least end up in that second position. We do want to, we would well like to win the league, of course, but yeah, that's going to be tough. Since Chelsea, let's see what games they have left to play. They're going to face off. They have Arsenal and Watford left to play. They're going to play Arsenal now on Sunday, and we're going to face them in midweek after that. So that could be something that the Arsenal player could be a little tired. Then they have Watford in the very last game. And yeah, if Arsenal beats Chelsea and we are able to beat Arsenal, then there is a small chance that we can fight for that trophy in the very last game of the season. But then Watford has to do something extraordinary, because I think Watford is dead last in the table. So yeah, I feel there's no way we're gonna be able to handle that. And it's going to be a completely English final in the Europa Conference League. Interesting. Everton and Chelsea is going to kick out about that. And I guess Chelsea is going to win that as well. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's go back here. So, knocked out in the semi-final by Paris. Final against Liverpool is waiting. Knocked out against Hull City in the Carabao. And winner of the Community Shield, at least. That's something. And our games that we have in the next and last episode: Arsenal at home, Leeds away, and Liverpool on Wembley in the FA Cup. So, yeah, look at this. A draw, a lost, a draw, a lost, a lost, a draw. I mean, heck, we haven't won since we beat West Ham in the semi-final. That's way back. Oh, come on. That's weird. That's horrible. Medical center, and we can see Florian Ritz is out for another day with his bruise, and 6 days until Andy Stockbridge is back. So he will be back for the FA Cup at least, but he's not going to be playing any more league games this season. So that's a setback for us, of course. And yeah, not much more to say there. Let's go to the home page here and see our disappointment for this season. We have the best goal difference. That's always something, isn't it? But yeah, it just became too much for the club at the end, or for the players at the end. We didn't have a broad enough squad to be able to fill out when players got tired or injured or stuff like that. We needed more players to rotate around with, and we didn't have it. And that's why we've ended up in this horrible position we are in now, where I can actually risk getting fired. That would be horrible. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like, subscribe, leave a little comment. share with your friends. Stay safe out there, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.
Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob.